The world record in the men's 100-meter backstroke is 55 and 19/100 seconds, held by Rick Carey, set last year, about to go on trial right now. Already in the meet, you have seen Carey break his own world record in the 200-meter backstroke. 21 years old, grew up in Mount Kisco, New York, attends the University of Texas, an individualist who has not always enjoyed the pressure of his role in the swimming world. Ann Simon spoke to him about it earlier.
Does this kind of recognition, now that you have broken these world records, does this make you an even more intense kind of swimmer?
It tries to. It is trying to make me that way. I'm trying to have a lot more fun now. I'm having more fun swimming now than I have in a long time, and I think I'm swimming better because of it. It got to the point where all that recognition was just too much, and I was looking over my shoulder for something to come next. So now I'm just trying to have fun and just do as best I can with it's almost had the opposite effect, I would say.
What do you mean you're having more fun? Explain that.
I'm enjoying working out, swimming. You know, it got to the point where I hated to swim. I'd hate to get in the water. I didn't want to do it anymore, didn't want to race anymore. And now I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm having fun. I think more about swimming now than I have in a long time because it doesn't upset me or I don't get worried about it anymore. I'm swimming and having fun.
Carey was under world record pace for the first 50 meters of his qualifying swim, so he will be the leading qualifier in lane 4. Another record is indeed a possibility. Fascinating field. Lane 1 is Peter Rocca, who made the Olympic teams in 1976 when he won 2 silver medals behind neighbor, and again in 1980. Lane 2, Mark Rodenbaugh, his sister's already on the team as a breaststroker. Lane 3, Dave Wilson of Cincinnati, Ohio. Lane 4, Carey. Lane 5, Dave Bottom of Danville, California, has taken a backseat to Carey in this event, but a real threat to make the team. Lane 6, Bob Jackson, who won the world championship at this event back in '78 and was also a '76 Olympian. Lane 7, Steve Barnico, a veteran. Lane 8, Eric Erickson, another veteran who is always around. 100-meter backstroke, they'll go up and back as they take off. Rick Carey has taken a slight lead, and there'll be a real battle behind him for the second qualifying spot.
I don't think there's any doubt, Jim, that Rick Carey will win this race. The question is, what time will he do? When he got a great start there, he actually used a slight dolphin kick to bring himself back up to the surface, which is legal. He is a real technician when it comes to the backstroke. He has a tremendous pitch with his wrist. It enables him to thrust a lot of water back, a lot more than the rest of his competitors.
Touched in first place, right on his world record pace. So if he comes back stronger than he did earlier this morning, then he may have a shot at it. Meanwhile, behind him, the battle for second place appears to be between Wilson in lane 3, Bottom in lane 5, Erickson in lane 8, Jackson in lane 6. They've all got a shot. Right now it looks as though Wilson in lane 3 may have the edge. Carey touches first, and the time of 55:32 is the fastest in the world this year, just 0.13 of a second off of his world record. The second spot on the team goes to 23-year-old Dave Wilson, a graduate of the University of California from Cincinnati, Ohio, former high school record holder in the event, who's really rated in until this year for his moment in the sun in this event, and now finally gets it as the second qualifier for the Olympic team. There is Wilson congratulating Carey and vice versa.
Amazingly, Peter Rocca, swimming in lane number 1, who has been around for so many years, got third. Unfortunately, we don't take 3.
They used to take 3, and here's another look at Carey's start.
You can see what a technician that Rick Carey is. Here he dives off. You'll see him dolphin right there. A beautiful example of how technical it is to break that surface. And he comes up stroking extremely hard and strong. I think he was a little bit disappointed, Jim, with his time. You can see how serious he was when he finished the race. It wasn't just good enough to make the team. He wanted to do a good time.
So it isn't just the outside world that places pressure on Rick Carey. A lot of it is generated from within. Once again, the time for Rick Carey, 55 and 32/100, fastest in the world so far this year. And that will send a message to Dirk Richter of East Germany, his primary rival in the event, whom he won't see in Los Angeles. Dave Wilson is the second qualifier. As Mark Spitz mentioned, Peter Rocca almost made it to his 3rd Olympic team. And now let's go to Ann Simon with Rick Carey.
Rick, it seems that these days everyone expects you to break a world record. What about you? Did you expect to break a world record today? Is that what you were trying to do here?
Well, after my 200, I knew that I was swimming well, but that I didn't have enough speed. In the 200, I didn't really go out that fast. It's just that I trained very well this summer, and I had the ability to come back. Here, I've been trying to get speed in the last 2 days. I don't quite have the easy speed I like to have, but I'll take that for now. It is fastest time in the world so far this year. That was one of my goals for me, if not a world record.
What about Los Angeles? You will be in front of the whole world. You're going to be highlighted. Breaking a world record then is probably going to be your ultimate goal.
Well, yeah, I'd like to do that. Then I hopefully will have rested enough so that I'll have the easy speed. Easy speed is the ability to move fast without tiring myself out too much. Here I had to go out hard to do it, and I paid for it a little bit at the end. So I think with a couple weeks rest and the excitement there at LA, I'll have the easy speed.
Best of luck to you in Los Angeles.
Thanks very much.